What's up, everybody? This is Morten Farrestrand, and this is a jazz guitar lesson. So today we're going to talk about the blues. More specifically, maybe the difference between a regular blues that many guitar players start out with, and talk about how we can transfer to a more jazzy kind of blues. So yeah, first thing first, I'm going to move pretty fast, so don't be afraid to take notes. You can watch this as many times as you want, of course. Also, I should say, this is not like the way to play a jazz blues. It's just like one approach, but try to keep it simple, you know, for you guys that maybe don't have that much experience playing on chords. So first difference you'll see if you go to the tab section, link in the description. The difference between a regular 12-bar blues and a jazz blues is that there are a lot more chords on the jazz blues, and also jazz players tend to kind of think more of the chords and play more on chords using chord notes in their soloing. So we're going to look at a simple way to kind of get in that direction. Yeah, so difference from a jazz regular like 12-bar blues: 4 bars of A and then 2 bars of D, right? 4 bars of A and 1 bar E, 1 bar D, 2 bars of A. So jazz blues would be chord changing a lot faster. So it's kind of all over the place. So let's start. We're going to use the pentatonic scale as our starting point today. So you probably know that one. And we're just going to change a few notes here and there, pull away a few notes, and that's going to make your, you know, the sound of the scale at least sound a little more jazzy. So we're playing in the key of A. And the first thing we're going to do is replace the third on this regular minor blues scale with a major third. So that's going to sound like this. To go on the A7 chord. You could play a regular minor blues on top of the A7 chord. That's not going to be wrong. It's just a different tension, and I'm going to try to play like chord notes a little bit more. So one thing to take note of is if you take away the fourth note of this scale, this one here, just go straight from this to this. Take out the fourth note, and then that's going to be well, I mean it's a third note, of course, but fourth scale degree. Take away that one, you get, which is an arpeggio, right? So in the pentatonic scale, if you take away that note, you get an arpeggio. Take away this one as well. Okay, so going from the A to D7, change this note to the minor third again, because that's going to correspond more with the D chord. Also, one more thing you can do is replace this note here with this, and then we get this also replaced with that. So that's, you know, stay with this. If this is all new to you, just stay here and practice playing lines that are gonna kind of state the chords changes. A7, to D, to A. So you can can hear just by doing this, we give the chord changes with our playing. Pretty like obvious. So we're gonna use this kind of change of tonality. We're gonna use this on a couple of different places too. On the E minor, A7 to D, that we're gonna treat that now just like A7. We're not gonna do anything special for that. Get to D7 again. Back to A, and then we have this thing here going C sharp minor, F sharp 7, B minor, E7. That thing here. So what we're gonna do to make this simple, when we go to C sharp minor, just go all the way up to C sharp scale. So that's gonna of course work on C sharp minor. And then when we get to F sharp, do the same thing, replace this note here with this one. And that's gonna sound like the F sharp 7. Right? Let me repeat. C sharp minor to F sharp 7. So you hear that chord change just by changing that one simple note. Right? F sharp. Same thing here, down 2 frets, B minor to E, and back to A. And for this entire turnaround, you could just play the same kind of. You don't have to follow every chord. You can just stay with it. When you get more advanced, of course, you can follow all the chords if you want to. You don't have to. I mean, good players can do both, and you can superimpose like anything on top of anything, you know. So having tools to be able to play lines that kind of gives off a strong identity of a tonality, you can then use that tonality, use those lines to like make a tonality that you can superimpose over anything. So you have control over what kind of tension you're putting out against whatever tension, whatever like chords are playing underneath you, right? D, A, C sharp, F sharp, B minor, E, to A. So like the regular A blues scale, that's gonna work on every. You could play that through the entire, you know. It's not gonna be wrong. It's just gonna sound a bit more like a regular bluesy, as compared to following the chords a little bit more. A, D, A, E minor, stay on A, to D, C sharp, B minor, Okay, so moving fast probably a little bit, but find the tab for the scales that I've been talking about, you know, in the link in the description. Also, if you like this lesson, please give me a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you haven't clicked the bell notification symbol, you could consider doing that. If you do so, you will be notified whenever I put out a new video on YouTube. So, yeah, have a great day. See you soon. Bye-bye.